Mm. Italian. Fashion Italy. More than one royal family. Doo-doo. Damn. For the road. Hello, friend. How are you? Fine. There we go. Double chicken.
Cody Rhodes versus Gunther.
June 5th.
Scary movie. Every line will be crossed. Don't miss it. Only in theaters this Friday. Get your tickets now. And now let's head up to our ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
I am.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Damn.
And he's for the undisputed WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the ring general, Gunther. And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
QB1, Cody Rhodes of WWE told Corey and I earlier today that he wasn't sure what the atmosphere was going to be like
Golden
tonight.
boy.
Walking in to an away game or a home game here tonight.
Judging by the response by the crowd here in Italy, this is home territory, home turf for QB1. Italy firmly behind the American Nightmare.
For the first time ever, a world championship defended on TV here in Italy. The bell rings and we are underway. This is the second time these two have gone one-on-one in their career. Back in November of 2024, Cody Rhodes defeating Gunther in Saudi Arabia to win the Crown Jewel Championship. Does that come into play tonight?
I don't believe it will since the bell has rung. I believe in the lead up to this match, Gunther thought about it. Gunther has obsessed about it. It was a blemish on an otherwise nearly perfect record for the ring general. Gunther wants to avenge that tonight and take Cody's gold in the process.
What? They're cheering for Gunther?
And Cody Rhodes offering a clean break into a somersault. And our official in this championship match is Dan Engler tonight. For Gunther, how do you win the title from Cody Rhodes?
Patience. Nobody feeds off of the WWE crowd quite like Cody Rhodes does. If Gunther can wait out the American Nightmare, hope for Cody to make a mistake, even the tiniest of errors, Gunther can and will capitalize on.
In the interview in the Countdown show, Gunther admitted that this is a grudge match tonight. Not only the win by Cody at Crown Jewel, but the fact that over 2 Royal Rumbles, Gunther was eliminated by Cody Rhodes back in 2023 and 2024 as Cody would go on to win that event. Now, if you're Cody Rhodes, how do you beat Gunther tonight? Cody's had a lot on his mind as of late.
When are we going to get a chop, man?
His former friend now, Sami Zayn. Oh, what a shot.
Well, I believe Cody needs to show Gunther something entirely different. And if Cody has made the mistake of allowing Sami Zayn to creep into his mind tonight, this may be his last night as undisputed WWE champion. Cody needs to focus on one thing and one thing alone, the ring general.
And Cody dropped down, kicked the midsection, and there is that pop-up right hand by Cody Rhodes off the second row.
Oh my God.
And he ran into a big chop.
And that illustrated my point perfectly. I don't know if anyone has as high of an in-ring IQ as Gunther. Gunther studies film. Gunther remembers what he experiences inside of the ropes. He is maybe the most complete athlete in WWE.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes in his first title defense since winning the championship at WrestleMania. And look at Gunther now. The chop driving the champion to the mat. Cover now by Gunther. Kick out by Rhodes. Now you noticed in the entrance, Cody was wearing that helmet, that mask. The left eye was ripped out. That was to remind everyone of what Randy Orton did to Cody Rhodes after the WrestleMania matchup and the punch to the face, injuring Cody's eye.
Something inside of the American Nightmare changed that night. It was forced by Randy Orton, but Cody Rhodes will tell you himself. Something inside snapped, something broke, something changed completely. This is a different American Nightmare than we saw in the lead up to WrestleMania this year.
Cody whipped across the ring with a career killer Gunther, who has ended the careers of Goldberg and AJ Styles and the great John Cena over the past year. Looks to take out Rhodes tonight.
Cody Rhodes has been very open that he aims to follow in the quote-unquote John Cena blueprint here in WWE. I don't think Cody intends to follow the finale of Cena's career. Gunther. Sleeper hold. Rhodes able to shrug it off.
And Gunther now.
Oh my.
Cody Rhodes knocked down. You know, I mentioned earlier, first time in a televised event in Italy that the WWE Championship has been defended. Also tonight, the first time on ESPN, the title's been up for grabs.
Well, just as Cody Rhodes was able to escape the clutches of the ring general, Gunther connects with a massive boot right to the jaw of the champion.
It is appropriate that these two men are the last King of the Ring tournament winners. 2024 Gunther, Cody Rhodes last year, King of the Ring tournament, and the Queen of the Ring tournament start tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw here live in Turin as Gunther delivers a shoulder tackle to Rhodes as he continues to work on the midsection of the arm of Cody.
What you'll never see out of Gunther in the midst of a match is the ring general being shaken. He is calculated, borderline emotionless. Gunther is a professional wrestling machine.
You know, they talked about it on the Countdown show, the fact that the last time Cody defended a title here in Europe, he lost to Drew McIntyre earlier this year. Cody Rhodes wants to make sure that history does not repeat itself tonight.
Gunther staggered for the moment. Up and over goes the American Nightmare.
Damn.
Slam by Cody.
This place is rocking.
Oh.
Cody now with a quick jabs to the ring general.
Just like Daddy used to
Bang!
do.
The old bionic elbow from Cody to Gunther. Now looking to lock him up.
Oh, hell.
Face first. Pedigree. Off the pedigree by Rhodes. And a kick out by Gunther. And again, Cody Rhodes going to pull out all the tricks as you mentioned here tonight.
Cody understands the task at hand. Cody understands the assignment. He knows full well how lethal Gunther is capable of being.
Gunther starved for another world title. He's won 2 in his career. 666 days, a record as the Intercontinental Champion. Over 800 days as the NXT UK Champion. Cody gonna roll through. And there's that monster drop kick by Gunther.
Oh, hell.
Gunther looking for the power bomb to put the champion away. Stacks him up for the title. Cody at 2 gets
Damn.
the shoulder up, and that's what Cody's got to avoid tonight.
No doubt about it, and expect Gunther to continue the onslaught after a thunderous powerbomb, center of the ring, stack the shoulders, but the Nightmare with a little too much left in the tank.
Over
Oh, hell. Why is he getting on top rope?
Here in Turin, Italy. Went with a frog splash. Cody got his knees up. And now the champion. Springboard off the second rope. And a disaster kick by Rhodes.
Oh, hell.
Cody now from behind, looking for a quick crossroads to Gunther, looking to retain, hook of the leg. Gunther kicks out at 2 and near fall.
Get him, Gunther.
Perhaps a bit early in this match to expect to put Gunther away so quickly.
Yeah, Cody doesn't appear to be too badly shaken after landing his bread and butter and having Gunther kick out. Cody understands there's more work to be done, and Rhodes was fully aware of the work required to get past the ring general.
We are so glad that you took the opportunity to join us this afternoon.
Oh, hell. Green shirt guy.
On ESPN and, of course, internationally on Netflix. WWE Championship
Yep.
kicking off the show tonight. Cody Rhodes going to head up to the top rope, looking for an...
Oh.
Sleeper. Gunther caught Rhodes in the sleeper. Great counter by Rhodes, turned it into a pinning combination. But again, into the sleeper for Gunther.
Oh.
And this is what Cody had to avoid.
Rhodes is trapped. We saw Cody utilize a reversal moments ago. That was how he defeated Gunther in the King of the Ring final.
Yeah, Styles about this. That's Cena
Oh,
about
yeah.
this. Gunther now with a sleeper locked in.
And the American Nightmare looks like he's starting to fade.
And Gunther, his full body weight on Cody Rhodes. Cody's got nowhere to go here. Desperate times for the champion. Gunther now wrestling Cody back toward the ring. Cody trying to somehow hang on here, but Gunther's got it locked in.
It looks to me like Cody's managed to slip his chin in between the arm of the ring general, which may be the only reason Rhodes is conscious at this point. But Gunther now just continuing to
Damn.
squeeze. This is agonizing on your jaw if you're Cody Rhodes.
Cody now back to a vertical base with Gunther on his back. Rhodes. Space for Cody Rhodes. But
Oh,
no,
my God.
Back up into the sleeper. The relentless attack by Gunther. Now the well-placed elbows to the champion. And Gunther again has it locked in.
Cody may be out.
Cody's in the middle of the ring. Gunther's got his legs and arms wrapped around the champion. That boa constrictor-like grip of the ring general. And Cody could be fading. And what a nightmare this would be for Rhodes.
Rhodes gasping for air.
Jesus, Cody, get up.
One last gasp. But perhaps not. The WWE fans trying to will Cody on. Cody got his
Oh,
foot
wow.
on the bottom rope. And that will force a break. Much to the chagrin of the ring general.
Damn, he's sweating.
That's got to be so frustrating, Corey, for that man.
I'm sure to an extent it is frustrating for Gunther, but Gunther has also spent the majority of his time in this matchup delivering offense. Yes, that will exhaust you, but Gunther still seems to have plenty left in the tank, whereas Cody Rhodes seems to be running on empty.
Wow.
Gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Gunther as Cody tries to recover.
I think Gunther's simply surveying the situation right now. He approaches all of his offense with surgical precision. Gunther trying to solve the American Nightmare, just taking a moment to look at the big picture.
Man who spent weeks jockeying before signing this contract. In fact, had to beat Royce Keys to earn this opportunity here tonight against Cody Rhodes. Was all that contract jockeying worth it?
I'll give you an answer when this matchup is over, but I understand why Gunther did it. It was psychological warfare, trying to make the champion wait.
Yeah.
Declaring to Cody Rhodes, I'm going to pay for it because when I get there, I'm taking what's yours.
Damn.
Cena to fire Cody up. Oh, a clothesline almost knocked his head off. And Cody with a clothesline of his own. Both men still on their feet.
Rhodes trying to chop down the ring general.
Ugh.
Turns the champ inside out. And Gunther says that's it. Says he's closing in. Cody Rhodes ducks underneath. Went for the Cody.
Shit. Oh my gosh.
Sleeper locked in now by Cody. Gunther able to create space. Cody, cutter.
Ow.
Cody back to his feet. And a clothesline by the champ.
Damn.
Gunther down. And Gunther not used to being on the receiving end of those clotheslines.
Some cheers and
Rhodes has
boos.
been able to tap in what took him to the top of the box.
Crossroads again. Crossroads again by Cody. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg. And he got it. Cody Rhodes got it.
Ain't no way. What was that? I thought he was gonna lose. What?
Well, the win belongs to the American Nightmare.
Was it supposed to go that way or what the fuck? He was close enough.
It's a different angle. Referee Dan Engel was right there to make the call.
Something obviously happened at the end of that match.
Oh my goodness. What was that?
Let's take a look at the closing moments of this one. Gunther tried on multiple occasions to avoid it, but Rhodes delivering the Cody Cutter, which was the prelude to the Crossroads. And this is what I want to get a look at. Pay attention to the ring positioning of the ring general. Rhodes with the Crossroads.
Well, this is the angle we just saw, Corey. And
Again, I can't tell decisively, but it looks like at the beginning of the count.
Here's the other angle.
Well, it was.
Gunther's foot may have been under the bottom rope.
Well, let's see if we can see it here. And it clearly his foot was under the bottom rope, which means the official never should have started.
You're right, and Dan Engler's
What the hell?
The authority, but I personally don't believe Engler should have even began the count. I have to imagine that's Gunther's argument as well.
Well, that is the rule. If your foot's underneath the bottom rope, you cannot begin the count. But nonetheless, the referee's decision's final. Cody
What
Rhodes
the
is here
hell?
tonight as the undisputed WWE champion, despite the protest from the ring general.
Yay.
A hell of a match.
No doubt about it. What a way to kick off Clash in Italy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw will be live in Turin tomorrow.
What the hell?
Superstars are here, including LA Knight. Remember the special start time, 2 o'clock on the East Coast in the United States, 11 o'clock on the West Coast, 8 o'clock local. Also here tonight, Montez Ford of the Street Profits partying with a sellout crowd in Turin, Italy. And it wouldn't be a premium live event.
Wow.
The world champ, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Roxanne Perez enjoying the scenery here tonight. But coming up next on ESPN and Netflix, it is for the Women's Championship. On the left, the champion, the Eradicator,
Well,
Rhea Ripley.
mask
On
versus
the right,
mask.
Jade
Beats that
Cargill,
one.
A WrestleMania rematch live next.
It's terrifying what happens when car warranties expire. As soon as they do, cars are quitting on the job. It's like
Gunta. Where's this rematch supposed to be at then? That first hour was supposed to be ad free. What the hell? Oh. Why the fuck am I paying that money for 2 free matches? Should made everybody pay for that shit. Yo, no say. I was expecting more from Gunther. Mo chaps. What in the motherfucking world?
Recording.
Gunther can definitely beat up Cody.
There you go.
Bro, how do I hit it like that?
Here, try this. Sprite plus
Rita.
tea, lemon lime flavor with a hit of toothpaste.
Is this gonna fix my swing?
We're trying to be spotting where Denise is at.
Need a jacket? Make me your favorite rapper's favorite golfer?
It's Leo.
No.
If you want to swing like a pro, Reps. If you want a refreshing drink, Sprite plus tea.
Sprite is nasty.
Que nos identifica, que nos pone a prueba y seguirá vivo en quienes logremos inspirar.
No, I'm not going.
Oh,
Yes. Just say yes.
Ah,
Why not? Sleep
what is Undertaker?
at my age. That's more like it. Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
Oh hell.
The kids.
The kids.
They'll be home any second.
I got you. Oh, Bronny now has 3 plies.
3 plies.
A bunch of bien.
No.
Only Brawny has 3 plies. And it's stronger than Bounty. Some of the strongest. This summer, journey with Disney.
Well,
Galaxy far, far away.
this match was like 16 minutes.
Soar to infinity and beyond. And sail
Can't
across
see
every ocean.
on the rope. I don't know. I feel like even after that replay, they should have
We're gonna need backup in Disney parks and with the
fought
full
again.
collections on Disney Plus.
How you gonna say, I'm sorry you
Starts
lost?
here.
And Gunther's foot was beneath the rope. Like, what's the point of a playback and getting down to the bottom of it if you're not gonna go back on your word?
Cooling off period.
Very cool indeed. Bet Rivers Responsible Gaming Tools.
They do that in football. Why can't they do this on WWE?
Front of the line every time. You'll be notified of merchandise drops before anyone else and given your own personal early access, including exclusive merchandise like my Never Seen 17 collection.
Never
Plus,
seen
you'll receive
17
discounts on
collection.
purchases. This is the epicenter of fandom. This is Club WWE.
We're in the home of Alfa Romeo, Lancia, and this is
one of these better be good at least. I did not wake up at 11 in the morning for nothing.
Live event in the history of this country. And the match that will kick off things at the top of the hour.
Y'all didn't even go to sleep either.
With the unlimited plan, the ruler, Oba Femi.
Sucks to be you.
Where he beat Brock Lesnar, but tonight Femi says he's going to kill
When'd you go to sleep?
the beast. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, a WrestleMania rematch as well.
Right. For like 20 minutes.
Knocked off Jade Cargill to win the WWE Women's Championship. These two clash live next at Clash in Italy. The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
There better be a title change.
In a match against the WWE.
Or something. Something. Down.
Rhea wins the WWE title.
Welcome to Friday Night Mommy.
I'll go be the champion at SmackDown.
Pressure buzz pipe.
Oh, hold up. Jade Cargill is here. Loves meat and a beef up.
Down.
Rhea Ripley found that out.
Big pump kick.
In that clash in Italy, I bust champions too.
I'm never gonna run. Every single week you come out here trying to throw around your dominance. The detail that you continue to forget is that when it's just you and me, I am going to fight.
I am Jade Cargill. I am one of one.
Cargill has pinned the WWE champion.
You will be looking up at your true champion.
Who?
A storm is
Mm.
coming.
Okay.
Corey, I want to start things off by asking you if Jade Cargill has the psychological advantage.
Wow, how y'all gonna be doing?
Just last weekend, Friday Night SmackDown, and then Saturday night's main event. Cargill was able to deliver Jaded not once but twice to Rhea Ripley, and also pin the champion in a tag team matchup.
To answer your question, absolutely yes. I do think Jade Cargill has a psychological advantage. Not to mention the confidence possessed by this woman. I caught up with Jade earlier today and I asked her what went wrong at WrestleMania and how do you stop it from happening again tonight? Jade looked me dead in the eye. She said Rhea Ripley didn't beat me at WrestleMania.
Well.
I got caught up in the pomp, the circumstance, and the bright lights of the biggest stage. That doesn't happen tonight. Jade says she hits Jaded tonight and leaves Italy with the gold.
Interesting comments from the former champion.
And even in defeat, I think most of the world would agree Jade Cargill put on a career-defining performance at WrestleMania, even though she came up short. If Cargill can shift her focus tonight, make a few small adjustments, we may have a new champion tonight. This right here is what Cargill needs to be careful of. Dealing with the WWE fans. We've seen on numerous occasions Jade take her eye off the proverbial ball and pay for it. This is my brutality! For the first time in her career, Rhea Ripley. Match up here in Italy, a country that she holds near and dear to her heart. Her grandpa and her grandma, who she was extremely close with, grew up here in northern Italy, Felicio and Iquata. And then they would move to Australia, of course, where Rhea Ripley was born and would go on to start her wrestling career. Rhea said very emotional for her to be a part of this here tonight.
Pizza, pasta, mamma mia.
Those emotions in check tonight, unless she chooses to channel them toward her opponent, Jade Cargill. Yes, we've seen history has proven Rhea Ripley is almost impossible to bet against when the stakes are as high as they are tonight. But Jade Cargill is waiting. She is waiting for the moment to strike, to upset Rhea Ripley, and to turn the women's division upside down once again.
Rhea Ripley, who, of course, beat Jade at WrestleMania with her first title defense since that night in Las Vegas. Cargill is on a roll. We mentioned the win over Ripley in the tag match last week. Friday night on SmackDown, Jade knocked off Alexa Bliss and then delivered a Jaded to Bliss through a steel chair.
That was a statement making absolutely sure that Jade has all of Rhea's attention.
Down.
Let's check in with Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
For the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Vero Beach, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
And her opponent from Adelaide, South Australia. She is the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
So let's talk about strategy in this matchup. First, for a very confident champion in Rhea Ripley.
I think Rhea Ripley needs to be very careful that she doesn't overlook or underestimate Jade Cargill. Yes, Rhea was successful on the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania, but Jade Cargill has obsessed about that night since it took place. Jade was, to an extent, humiliated on the grandest stage of them all. This is Jade's opportunity to right the perceived wrong tonight in Italy.
Corey, for Jade Cargill, how do you, quote, right that perceived wrong tonight?
Deliver the heavy artillery early and often. This could come down to the Riptide versus Jaded. Which of these two women can land their finishing maneuver first?
And a collar and elbow tie-up to start things off in this matchup for the WWE Women's Championship.
Remember, this is still somewhat unfamiliar territory for Rhea Ripley, not having the power advantage.
Damn.
Rhea has always had the strength advantage, usually the size advantage over most of her opponents. That's not the case with the bigger, stronger Jade Cargill.
Well, let's go, mommy chants from the over 12,000 here tonight in Italy.
Damn.
Takedown by Rhea Ripley, and they're still
Damn.
Collar and elbow tie-up. You know, Ripley did find a way to offset the power advantage of Jade at WrestleMania.
Shit.
Rhea does have an abundance of tools at her disposal. Rhea, when need be, can take it high risk. She can push the pace of a matchup. That may give her the edge she needs to get past Cargill tonight. And there again, the power of Cargill
as she slams Ripley in the middle of the ring. And now a bit of a... I can't agree with this. I understand this is Jade's prerogative. This is who Jade is. With Rhea Bloody Ripley. And don't get too comfortable. Yeah, she just paid for it.
Damn.
Ripley begging Cargill back to her feet, sends Jade outside the ring. Rhea looks to pick up the pace. There's that drop kick.
Oh, hell.
Rhea feeding off this crowd. Oh, after the cannonball, Jade able to intercept and then deliver a right hand.
Jade just stuffed out a suicide dive attempt by Rhea Ripley. That was incredible.
And now with Ripley up
Damn.
her shoulders and driving her into the apron. And it is so hard to combat power.
Damn.
Right on the jaw.
That certainly rocked Rhea's world.
Cargill's in love with herself, isn't she?
What? Shit.
Worked out fairly well for her so far.
Into the ring to break the count. Cargill understands that countouts and disqualifications don't help her. She must pin or submit the champion.
And that's something of a skill in and of itself. The ability to completely disregard and tune out the WWE Universe. That's what Cargill does.
Oh, shit.
Cargill panders to their disdain, to their boos, and feeds off of them almost in reverse of how Rhea does.
Fall away slam to the champion. Cargill now controlling Ripley. I like the pace of Cargill tonight, taking her time.
Much more deliberate than we're used to seeing. It's a smart strategy because, again, as much as Jade Cargill may not personally like Rhea Ripley, Jade does have a modicum of respect for the abilities of Rhea Ripley inside the ring. You have no choice when you're defeated on the grandest stage of them all by someone.
Again, the fans here in Italy trying to will Rhea Ripley on. And Jade talking trash. And again, to your point earlier, it's not often that we see Ripley woman-handled like she's been here tonight.
It is an unfamiliar sight, and now Cargill just stomping away.
And using the long legs to her advantage. Complete disdain for the official.
Notice how deliberate in all of her movements Jade has been to this juncture. No wasted motion, no wasted effort. Everything counts.
And Ripley into the corner with authority. What a whip by Jade.
Damn.
And again, just showing off here tonight. Why not? She's dominating the champion.
Damn, how many push-ups you gonna be doing?
Ripley in serious pain here. You saw her favoring her lower back.
Would serve Jade Cargill well to continue focusing on that area. Cover.
Snap suplex into the cover and a kick out by Rhea.
Oh, yeah. I take it for the light, the glory. I appreciate it.
Cargill tonight.
It's very smart. It's very deliberate. It's very methodical. But it leaves minimal room for Jade Cargill to make mistakes. Sometimes when you get in the ring, you get rocking and rolling, you get ahead of yourself. You make unforced errors. And that's what Cargill had to avoid tonight, and she's done so thus far.
And Ripley showing some fight. Big uppercut by Cargill. Drops the champion again, and been a one-sided affair here in the early going.
I'm honestly a little surprised at how one-sided it's been. Rhea Ripley has been essentially ineffective to this point.
And Rhea with a kick. And now a chop, trying to fight back into this. Another chop by the champion, driving Cargill back toward the corner. Cargill reversal it again, sends Ripley back first into the turnbuckle.
Jade just continuing to impose her will.
Every rally that Ripley has had, Corey, has been snuffed out by Cargill.
Decisively as well.
Now another suplex delivered, floats into the cover. And a near Near fall again, and a kick out at 2 by the champion.
And again, perhaps an example of where Jade Cargill is making mistakes. She didn't hook the leg. It was a bit of an arrogant cover. You're not
getting beat up.
Rhea Ripley like that. I don't care who you are.
This is for the WWE Women's Championship, currently held by Rhea Ripley. Of course, defending on Friday Night SmackDown as Ripley delivers body shots and then just ripped to the floor by Cargill. And this has been alarmingly one-sided so far.
It's been pure dominance.
And again, Rhea showing signs of fight. Oh, Cargill with a right hand stuns Ripley, and again the power of Jade.
And that can be super frustrating. Nobody home.
Ripley,
you're firing off the best shots you can muster, and they're having little to no effect on the challenger Jade Cargill.
Cargill missed with the attempted elbow, and that may be a mistake because Cargill went shoulder first to the post, and now the champion has an opportunity to rally. Ripley with a couple of close clotheslines.
Kick cut, Jade right under the chin.
Face first goes Cargill.
Oh, shit.
Drop kick to the back of the neck.
And Rhea beginning to rally.
Damn.
Rhea Ripley waist lock into the
Oh,
German
shit.
suplex.
Ripley giving chase to the outside.
And now Rhea connects. And Ripley starting to feel it. And Rhea now climbing up top. Missile drop kick. Falls to the cover. Hooks the inside leg. Near fall.
Well, it seems to me as though Rhea finally realizing she's got to show the challenger something new, taking it high risk. Picture perfect missile drop kick from the top turnbuckle, but not enough to put away the storm.
Now it's Rhea who cannot become frustrated. You saw her once again favoring the lower back.
Damn, on her jewels.
Rhea have enough left in the tank to muscle up Cargill. Yes, she does.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
No.
Jade Cargill turns
And again, psychologically, that can destroy a competitor.
Oh, my goodness.
Both women down. Rhea was going for Razor's Edge, and Cargill was able to counter. But then a well-placed kick by Ripley, and this right here could be a turning point in this match.
This is, in fact, awesome.
Champion and challenger face to face.
Damn. They should have gotten a close up on that fucking thing.
Unloading the heavy artillery in the center of the ring.
And Rhea Ripley looking to gain the upper hand. Jade went for that pump kick.
Oh, shit.
Now looking for Jaded. Rhea Ripley able to duck underneath, went for a drop kick, sidestep by Jade. Jade went for the running knee. Ripley.
Jade might
Oh, shit.
And Rhea now in position for Riptide, but Jade fights out of it.
Credit to Cargill, who clearly did her homework. She's had multiple counters ready for just about everything Rhea has attempted tonight.
Yeah, Ripley, though, delivered a kick again. And now has Cargill where she
Oh, my
wants. This time,
goodness.
will it work out in Rhea's favor? Again, bad back.
Ay.
Razor's Edge delivered that time to Cargill. And a shining wizard.
Oh, no.
Ripley, cover now. Hook to the leg. Kick out by Cargill at 2. And you got to wonder if the bad back didn't allow Ripley to hit all of that Razor's Edge.
Certainly not with maximum impact.
Bad bag.
Which may be the only reason Cargill is still in this matchup. Rhea Ripley feeling the effect of this battle.
The physical exhaustion on the face of Ripley and Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Cargill back to her feet, Ripley as well.
Down.
Rhea now. Oh, wow. Electric chair position. Jade, though, trying to hang on to the top rope here and fight her way out of this.
Uh-oh, Jade trying to pull Rhea over the top.
And
oh!
The lower back hit really hard in the air.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
How the hell is Ripley standing?
I have absolutely no earthly idea.
Cover by Ripley to retain. Kick out.
Shit, damn.
Certain Cargill asking herself the same question. How is Rhea
She got knocked
still
out.
in this fight? Did you see our lower back hit the apron as she came over the top? I thought that was it for Ripley.
That makes two of us, but Ripley able to fight through the pain, feeding off the line.
What the hell?
Italy, feeding off the adrenaline and the will to defend her WWE Women's Championship. Rhea could be looking for Riptide. Here we go.
And now Jade Cargill, though, able to counter. And Jade now looking for Jade, and Rhea Ripley able to slip underneath. Ripley now again in the Riptide position.
Oh! Wow, that was a good one.
You don't have to like her, but
Ah, shit.
respect on Cargill's name.
And here's the cover by Cargill. We are
Damn.
of Jade Cargill in real time tonight.
We are seeing before our very eyes
Shit.
become who she has told us she's been since she arrived.
Yeah, the critics be damned. Cargill could be closing in on the WWE Championship. Jade now with Rhea up. Rhea, though, lands on her feet. Did the back give out? Cargill into the corner. Nobody home. Ripley now misses wildly. Jade.
Oh.
Powerbomb for the win. Ripley's got to kick it to
Oh, wow.
It is frustration starting to set in.
It definitely is, and that's exactly what Cargill
Shit.
did after a blue thunder bomb failed to put Ripley away. Jade needs to figure out how to keep her foot on the gas pedal. She is this close to the finish line.
An incredible atmosphere here tonight in Italy. Sold out crowd and out the arena.
Well,
Jade
fuck.
Cargill could be closing in on her second reign as WWE Women's Champion.
Oh, hell.
Jade to the top rope. Rhea Ripley meets her there with a chop.
Questionable decision by the challenger Cargill.
Yeah, Jade has still stayed well within herself, Corey, up to that point. Rhea gonna meet
Oh,
her there.
shit. Oh, shit.
Cargill trying to find her footing. This could backfire in spectacular fashion for the challenger.
Oh, hell.
Although Jade now hooking Ripley, top rope.
Ugh.
Rhea Ripley trying to capitalize, crawling toward a cover, hook of the leg. Another knee fall for the champion. And now Rhea has to wonder what the hell do I have to do?
Ripley's beside herself right now, Cole.
Well, damn. They sweating so much now.
I think reality is finally sinking into
Oh, girl. Oh, no.
Oh, no. What's your problem? B-Fab and Michin marching to the ring, and you had to wonder where Jade Cargill's backup was and when they were going to show up tonight. And Ripley now out.
Oh, shit.
Rhea should have expected this.
And off the distraction. Rhea
Oh.
into a stop.
Damn.
Ripley now.
Looking for Riptide. This could do it.
Riptide.
Ooh, shit.
Cover on Cargill.
Girl, you fucking, what took you so long? Oh my goodness.
She got caught red-handed. Our official understands the magnitude of the situation, the importance of the championship.
There was B-Fab who put a
Ain't no way.
allowing this matchup to continue.
Y'all couldn't bring Charlotte in the look sound?
Now's not the time, Rhea.
Hey, Flair is here. And she's got a score to settle after Jade put her partner and friend Alexa Bliss.
Damn.
Friday night. Another pump kick in the ring from Cargill.
We didn't even see that.
Here it comes. Looking for Jade.
Shit.
Over by Cargill.
That's how you do it, girl. Mm-mm.
Saving Rhea's title reign.
Damn. See, I want to see that. I want to see that.
To cross inevitably. Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair. Cargill muscling up Ripley. Ripley now with a headbutt. Hooking Cargill.
Shit.
Stacks her up. Ripley retains.
Damn.
Here is your winner.
Shit.
WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Well, Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, Corey, found a common enemy and were able to put their animosities aside tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come over on the ESPN app with the Unlimited plan. Tribal Combat, Roman and Jacob, Oba Lesnar, Becky, Sol Ruka, live.
Let's all hope Soul can hit that Soul Snatcher.
From the home of the Minnesota Vikings. Two big nights of WWE SummerSlam.
Welcome, everyone, to the biggest event of the summer.
How?
SummerSlam, Saturday, August 1st and Sunday, August 2nd.
Honey, your mouth and eyes are moving again.
Really?
Yeah. Let's go talk to your doctor. We learned the uncontrollable movements are called tardive dyskinesia, or TD, and were caused by Derek's mental health medications. Derek was prescribed Austedo XR, a once-daily extended-release pill for adults. Austedo XR can significantly reduce TD movements, with some seeing a response as early as 2 weeks. And he can stay on his mental health medications.
Austedo XR can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, or have suicidal thoughts. Don't take if you have liver problems, are taking reserpine, tetrabenazine, or valbenazine. Austedo XR may cause irregular or fast heartbeat or abnormal movements. Seek help for fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking or sweating. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose and throat, insomnia, and sleepiness.
If you see TD, ask about Austedo XR.
Todos llevamos un nombre que nos identifica, que nos pone a prueba y seguirá vivo en quienes logremos inspirar.
Orange.
Want me to open that?
I'm good.
Suit yourself.
No, I'm not going.
Yes.
Well,
Just say yes.
shit.
Why not?
1 hour down.
When you're my age. That's more like it.
Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
The kids.
I don't know if I need coffee or not.
The kids.
They'll be home any second.
I got you. All Bronny now has 3 plies.
Yes, coffee.
3 plies. Well, that is lit.
No.
Only Brawny has 3 plies.
And
it's stronger
your
than
point
Bounty.
is?
Some of the strongest.
Cancer is life-changing, but so is your comeback story. At Banner MD Anderson Cancer Center, we're leading and participating in pivotal research for patients with over 200 active trials.
Uno,
Dick
dos,
Investigations.
All episodes of RJ Decker are now streaming on Hulu.
Como se dice possible homicide?
It's being called one of the best new shows this year.
Try not to die tonight.
I will do my best.
RJ Decker. All episodes now streaming on Hulu.
Exclusively on ESPN, softball's elite are ready for showtime as a generational class cements its legacy. The journey to the Women's College World Series Championship on ABC, ESPN, and the ESPN app.
Why is everyone so fired up?
It's the Stanley Cup playoffs. Most exciting playoffs.
You don't think Brock's gonna take a win?
Roller coaster filled with sudden deaths, lady luck, good old-fashioned chaos, and a whole cast of living legends. There's action on the ice and in the studio. Every series is a statement, and everyone gets their shot at the cup.
Why is everyone so fired up?
What about Roman and Jacob?
The most exciting playoffs out there. A 2-month roller coaster with sudden deaths and a beauty.
Kakar as a ref.
A Clash in Italy is presented by Riyadh Season, the ultimate entertainment festival with live shows, sports, food, fashion, and theme parks. October through March, perfect for all ages.
Also, just a reminder, Locked In, featuring Trippie Redd by David Guetta and Morton, is an official theme song of Clash in Italy. It's available now on Apple Music and Spotify, and much like every time WWE comes to town, no matter where we are around the globe, the stars seem to follow.
Who's that?
Say hello to Capo. Capo! It's an Italian rapper. I figure he's one of your
I
guys.
don't know that
Of course
fool.
he's my guy. Not to mention
You don't know him.
an Italian professional footballer in the Premier League for Newcastle United and the Italian national team. Say hey to Gianluca Gazzoli, an Italian radio host
No, you
and
don't
TV
know him.
personality, spending his evening with us at Clash in Italy. And here's my guy. You're a
No, you
big,
don't.
sick Luke guy.
He's a trap producer.
That's right up your alley, Michael Cole.
Well, ladies and
Stop
gentlemen,
lying.
they are the only celebrities here tonight because the man to my right is also
Those
movie
are
star.
commentary
Because a couple of decades
things.
ago, Corey Graves started a film called Kingdom of Gladiators, which was filmed just a few miles up the road here from Turin. He is a Bollywood movie star.
Bollywood.
While factually accurate, I was hoping you wouldn't bring that up. Thank you.
You can catch it on YouTube. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after Clash in Italy here tonight, we have, of course, the Clash in Italy post show immediately following the main event on ESPN, hosted, of course, by Joe Testator and company. We know the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes will be a part of that event. But coming up next, it is a WrestleMania rematch, and maybe the biggest rematch of all time.
At the showcase of the Immortals, the heavens opened, the earth shook, and the impossible became prophecy. As the ruler ascended the mountaintop, an age of conquest faded into legend.
Yeah, but that would have been too soon to turn on, make Charlotte turn.
With the beast cast down, the bringer of war summoned all who dared challenge his throne.
The Obafemi Open Challenge will commence!
They answered his call and found only ruin. His rule merely absolute.
but all.
I don't want Charlotte to be a bad guy.
Titans do not fade quietly. They wait.
Oh.
They watch.
It's not gonna end that way.
And so, the die is
yeah.
cast.
Last time, I was fighting to beat him. This time, I'm fighting to kill him.
Fate draws its line in the sand.
I am gonna rule.
They give her a bodyguard then.
Over Femi.
In the land where gladiators battle, the vendetta begins.
Well, Jay don't need no bodyguards, but they gave her some anyways.
We are witnessing a very controversial match tonight because one man claims he's retired. And that man is the scariest retired man on the planet today, Brock Lesnar.
Perhaps because we're not talking about any mere mortal man, Michael Cole. We are talking about the beast incarnate, the most decorated athlete in combat sports history.
Damn.
And tonight, it could be argued.
Damn, that's a big old thing.
For Brock Lesnar.
For the first time in 24 years, since 2002, Brock Lesnar will compete in a match in Europe. Brock Lesnar admitted, Corey, that he was humbled, that he suffered an ass whipping at the hands of Oba
ass whipping
at WrestleMania.
And Brock also promised to rule over the ruler tonight in Italy.
Brock Lesnar said that I did not want to go out that way. I was caught out in the emotion of that night when I left my boots in the ring. And he said, I can take an ass whooping. The question is, Obafemi, can you?
It was February 11th, 1990, the night Mike Tyson was knocked out by James Buster Douglas. And while Tyson would go on to fight again, he has claimed multiple times that night his career ended. Can Lesnar recover, or will this be another Tyson situation?
Let's look at the tape now between these two men in this WrestleMania rematch, and one of the biggest rematches in WWE.
Quite literally speaking, they reinforced the ring for this one. Obafemi 6'4", 310. Lesnar 6'3", 290, giving up a little more size than he's used to, but pay attention to the reach advantage. Lesnar can strike with the best of them and turn your lights out with one right hand.
And this all started back at the Royal Rumble earlier this year when Brock Lesnar eliminated Obafemi, who was on a roll, entering the Rumble at #1.
That's enough. Get Oba on right now. No, hell no. Hell no. No thanks. You guys already got it once. You better not kick him or nothing, man. The hell is the camera shaking?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh my goodness, this man.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, introducing the Asesino del Soberano,
Wow.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, Oba Femi!
Brock Lesnar looks ready. He has been pacing like a caged animal as he looks at Oba Femi.
But so does Oba Femi, who has not taken his eyes.
Oh my.
He did right there, Corey. He took his eyes off and Brock Lesnar bull rushed him. He delivers an F5. An F5 to Femi.
This is unbelievable.
As soon as she got out of that ring, I had a feeling.
And Lesnar delivers another F5. What an onslaught by Lesnar. The Beast, who promised to humble and humiliate Femi tonight with a trio of F5s.
Lesnar delivering on that promise. This is becoming a beatdown of biblical proportion.
Oba pissed Lesnar off in WrestleMania, embarrassed him on the grandest stage, and Lesnar now with a fourth F5.
Oh my.
The Beast has been unleashed. Cover, Femi kicked out.
And unfortunately for Oba, I think that just ticked off Lesnar even worse.
Listen to this place. It is thunderous pin of Kimura. Lesnar with a Kimura lock that has broken many arms throughout his career. Lesnar with the Kimura locked in. Will Oba Femi tap out?
Oba trying
hell.
his toes to minimize the pressure, but Lesnar has it cinched in deep.
The most decorated combat sports athlete in history with a vaunted Kimura lock.
And make no mistake, Lesnar will not hesitate to snap Femi's arm.
Yeah, ask guys like Shawn Michaels about that. As Lesnar now has it locked in on Femi. Oba Femi trying desperately to fight out of this. Needs to make it to a rope. But again, is the pain too much for the ruler?
Well, this may be the most pain we've seen Oba experience in his WWE tenure.
Oba somehow still hanging on. Lesnar threatening to break his arm.
Oh, shit.
Femi now. You gotta be kidding me. Femi with literally one arm standing on his feet. Got Brock Lesnar in trouble. Femi powering Lesnar to the mat. What an incredible counter by Femi.
Forcing Lesnar to relinquish the hold, but the damage may have been done. Femi may have suffered damaged ligaments.
Oh, hell.
Fractured arm at this point. He spent a significant amount of time in the Kimura.
Yeah, the left arm hanging limply now.
Oh, no.
Right back to attack. Femi. Referee Chad Patton, the senior official, working this matchup as Femi drives Lesnar into the corner. Brock still has it locked in. Again, driving Lesnar to the corner, trying to create some spaces. Femi. This is desperate times now for Femi. Finds himself in the deep water against the great white shark.
I gotta say, Cole,
Femi.
Brock certainly doesn't look retired to me.
And Oba went for the choke
No, hell.
Lesnar from behind.
Again.
Another F5. 5. Lesnar covers. Femi kicked out again. And now Brock getting frustrated.
Take another look at the superhuman power of the beast. The 5th F5 delivered since the opening bell. I think Torino is evolving into F5 City.
But struggling to make it back to his feet. Lesnar continues to stalk the ruler. With Femi up again, looking for a half dozen was Lesnar. Femi now choke slam delivered. One arm choke slam. Cover now. Hook of the leg on Lesnar, who kicks out at 2.
Oba wasn't able to maximize the impact. Brock Lesnar tried to break the grip of Oba, but there wasn't full impact on the choke slam.
And now Femi gonna
damn.
And Oba as well as both men collapse to the floor. And look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of Femi. And look at Oba Femi now ripping apart our announce desk. Our Italian counterparts don't mind we hang out over here. And now Femi looking to put Brock away. Lesnar though able to
wow.
bad arm driven into the steel post by the beast.
And the left arm of Oba Femi has suffered so much damage to this point. It's miraculous it's not broken. It may be broken.
Again, looking for the Kimura. Has it in. Slinging Brock spine first to the post.
These two gladiators hitting one another with everything they can muster.
They deserve it to be in the Coliseum.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, my God. Nah, this better not be a count out, man.
310 pounds of the ruler just delivered through our table. And the eyes of Oba Femi, Michael Cole, they rolled the back of his head.
And Brock Lesnar celebrating what he believes will be a count-out victory.
Oh, my God.
The official begins the count after a wicked F5. I think that would have been a half dozen F5s.
Oba's eyes are glazed over, Michael Cole. The lights are on, but no one's home.
A count of 5 now. Paul Heyman orchestrating the count. Femi just stood up. Femi stood up. Count of 8 now.
Michael, he was damn near unconscious 10 seconds ago.
Femi marched into the ring. Lesnar can't believe it. Lesnar looks like he's seen a ghost.
He's seen the ruler.
Femi with a
damn.
cut. Oba Femi's got a chance to do the unthinkable and knock off Lesnar.
Damn.
And Femi now with Lesnar up and tossing him halfway across the ring.
Like a shot put from the ruler. Femi looking to finish the job.
Looking for the fall from grace here.
Oh.
Of course with that bad arm. And Brock Lesnar now scooping Femi up to deliver a 7.
Oh my gosh.
Cover by Lesnar.
No. Oh, that boy.
What a fight.
That's crazy. War my ass. That was not no war.
7 F5s, including one through the announce table.
What we've learned tonight is that the ruler Oba Femi is something more than human. And on the other side of the ring, he is still the baddest combat sports history. Not a retired beast incarnate.
Well, but still, how you gonna have Oba cut a promo saying that he gonna fucking fight to kill Brock Lesnar? He didn't do shit.
Brock Lesnar, to his credit, had the wherewithal to get the jump on Femi early. Brock would open his offense with 5 F5s, and amazingly, Femi was able to survive and continue the fight.
Oba Femi would once again kick out of the F5.
And look at this. Even if you're Brock Lesnar, this is terrifying. Superhuman strength from Oba Femi, perhaps with a broken arm. And this, unfortunately for Femi, was the beginning of the end. F5, number 6, through the announce table.
Yeah, but somehow, Oba Femi was able to get up from this and march back in the ring.
Michael Cole, I was 2 or 3 feet away from Oba Femi. His eyes rolled back in his head. He was out, but somehow the ruler summoned the will to get back into this fight. Nearly delivered the fall from grace, but the time spent in the Kimura made all the difference. Oba couldn't finish the job. Brock Lesnar did. My God, what a fight.
What an atmosphere.
Fucking stupid ass bullshit. Shit.
1 + 1. You're done, bitch. 1 + 1.
They are even. 1 win apiece for Lesnar and Oba Femi. Again, Monday Night Raw is here.
Oh, wow.
Tonight, including the World Tag Champs who will be here. Austin Theory and, of course, Braun Breaker due to the injury to Logan Paul. Breaker now 1/2 of the world.
Why that man in suit full?
For Friday Night SmackDown,
The one that can actually speak the language isn't on there.
champion Julia here
Bullshit.
tonight. And we also welcome to Italy the director of Authority for TNA, Santino
Wow.
Marella, who in his debut match back in 2007, just up the road in Milan, pulled off one of the biggest upsets in history when he knocked off Umaga to win the Intercontinental Championship in his debut. But this is the wreckage, the carnage at ringside.
Are you surprised?
What a match.
Are you surprised, Michael Cole? We just witnessed 2 juggernauts do what they do better than anyone. The ruler will be back with a vengeance, I have no doubt. But Brock Lesnar, you still got it, my friend.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been quite the weekend. SmackDown, of course, on Friday. Tonight it's Clash in Italy, and last night it was AAA. I want to say congratulations to new champions in the War Raiders, Ray Phoenix, and Vikingo as well. But of course, the highlight match versus
I ain't see no Denise.
Wait a minute. Are you going to say, I told you so?
As much as it pains me, yes, Michael Cole, I owe you an apology. You were right. You knew who the original El Grande Americano was, and the entire world found out last night in Monterrey, Mexico.
Wow.
En cada página de cada historia se dibujan rivalidades.
Esta historia de engaño, esta historia de fraude.
Esta guerra generacional por la identidad única de
¡El Grande Americano! El orgullo mexicano no es el color de tu piel. Es nuestra cultura. La cultura que se nota del mundo. Un mexicano nace donde se le da la gana.
Well, shit. Maybe it's time to start watching AEW.
El Grande Americano.
Hola.
Hola.
That the lucha libre world deemed him the
Triple A.
Americano. The original was out for blood.
The OG definitely means lucha disrespect.
Y ahora, el Grande Americano estaba listo para la justicia.
Habla por México, por favor. Eso se acabó. Ojo por ojo. Diente por diente. Y sangre por sangre. Tú, yo, máscara contra máscara.
This has been a clash months in the making. The moment has finally arrived. There can only be one. Both lives are going to be changed forever. One for the better.
If he can't even beat Brock Lesnar, what the fuck make you think he could beat Roman Reigns?
When you lose your identity, you lose everything.
This is where you cross the line.
El Grande Americano asking for more. Oh no, Los Americanos Hermanos. The saga of El Grande Americano could prove to be a tragedy. Wait a second. Ay, Dios mío.
Oh, it's Ojitos.
What? Pimpinella.
Oh!
Wait a minute, what's she doing here? She was fired. An Americano has been unleashed. There it is. The original Americano just lost everything.
Understand this. I will always be the original El Grande Americano. Chad Gable. I'm looking you right in the eye and saying that from now on, you are the only El Grande Americano.
This September, the biggest spectacle in Lucha Libre transforms into an unforgettable two-night event.
This is Triple Mania.
The money.
Night one is live from the Luxor Theater in Las Vegas.
Buckle your seatbelt. This is Lucha Libre at its best.
While night two is live at Arena CDMX.
You're gonna get nothing but rich people over there who ain't gonna be cheering for nothing in Vegas.
Friday, September 11th and Sunday, September 13th.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the left is the controversial Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch, who promises to bring the woman on the right to the big time tonight. Becky Lynch and Sol Ruca for the Intercontinental Championship. Hey, WWE fans, you're not going to want to miss the new scary movie coming out only in theaters this Friday. All lines will be crossed. Get your tickets now.
There's a serial killer on the loose.
We're on break, so you handle yours. I'll be right over here eating my pork rind.
Wow.
I'm gonna wipe that smile off your face.
Oh hell.
Scary movie. Rated R.
Ow. Jessica Ka.
Todos llevamos un nombre que nos identifica, que nos pone a prueba y seguirá vivo en quienes logremos inspirar.
What the hell?
I feel like something's happening.
Tell me what's happening.
They were fighting on Jade and Rhea's match. The crowd. No. Hmm.
What's your emergency?
A tornado. It's coming right at us.
Let me see.
Bond stronger than blood, because ours is a family forged in fire.
You're trying to steal my husband.
You stole him first.
ABC.
The United Football League is premier.
Kevin tweeted, "I miss wrestling."
More access inside
Kevin
the action.
Owens.
This is football reimagined. Catch the action all season long on ABC, ESPN, and the ESPN app.
It's up to you, Sophia, to master your magic in order to keep your family, friends, and all of our kingdoms safe.
Ready, everyone? Sophia the First, Royal Magic, now available on Disney Junior and Disney Plus.
It begins with 64 teams,
This is the stuff you dream about.
all vying for college baseball's biggest prize.
Mm-hmm.
Road to Omaha starts today.
This is where you build your legacy and become unforgettable.
Making it to the College World Series is something that they will have forever.
The Men's College World Series begins June 12th, exclusively on ESPN.
It's more than a cup. It's 134 years of putting it all on the line. And the heaviest 35 pounds ever lifted. It's broken curses.
It's all about the
and broken hearts.
This is the hardest trophy to win.
But for those chasing it, it's everything.
But would they do that though?
Who will raise it? Stanley Cup Final on ABC and the ESPN app.
This summer, the world arrives. Guarantee your place at the FIFA
What the
World
fuck?
Cup when it comes to North America. Elevate every minute of match day and experience the very best of the beautiful game with a ticket-inclusive hospitality package. The countdown to kickoff is on.
Il Godzilla Luca Franchini e il Bardo Michele Bosa dando il bentornati a WWE Clash in Italy. Ecco qua l'Inalpi.
Well, I haven't seen any bad Twitter stuff yet. Besides the BFAB.
This is Clash in Italy.
Thingy.
We're in Turin tonight, the first ever WWE Premium live event in this country. You know, SummerSlam is coming to US Bank Stadium in Minnesota, August 1st and 2nd. Two-day combo tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.
I've been asked to introduce the new Scary Movie. A movie
What the hell?
I'm not even in. Despite the fact I'm funny, dramatic, and I can cry on command. Just watch.
Dude, are you crying?
What? No, just there's a new Scary Movie coming out.
What? Scary movie?
Dude,
I love scary movie.
What's up? We get it.
Oh my god.
What's going on here, dog? Oh, there's a new scary movie coming out.
What's up?
What is up?
What's up, Percy?
It's Marlon Wayans.
What the hell?
What's up, miss? What's that?
What the hell?
We heard tell of a Halloween party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay stuff.
Why just half gay?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna wipe that smile off your face! Stop smiling!
This is
What
the
the
Mental
fuck?
Ward. Everyone smiles in here.
Okay.
Scary Movie. Get tickets now. Rated R.
Right over there. I used to love that.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger from Honolulu, Hawaii, Sol Ruca.
Our biggest match of her career so far for Sol Ruca, the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Corey, our nerves going to come into play.
I fully expect them to. You don't come to a foreign country on a WWE PLE, the biggest platform you've experienced in your career, and step into the ring against one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time in Becky Lynch. Sol Ruca may have a world of talent to offer. I just don't know if she's ready for big-time Bex tonight. We're going to find out in a matter of moments.
I hope this is not another Lyra situation.
Wants you ringside at SummerSlam. Scan the QR code on screen now for your chance to win a VIP experience, 21 and over. Terms and conditions apply. Looking for her defining moment here.
The man has come around.
How are they gonna sing her song?
From Dublin, Ireland, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the man, Becky Lynch!
Corey, I need to question whether or not Becky Lynch is taking Sol Ruca lightly. Becky on vacation with her husband throughout the week in Italy, sending all kinds of photos and posts over social media, not seeming to sweat the fact that she has an Intercontinental Championship defense tonight against Ruca.
Because the reality is Becky Lynch exists in rarefied air. This isn't any big deal for big-time Bex. This isn't something she hasn't experienced many times over. This could be said to be just another day at the office for Becky Lynch, a woman who headlined WrestleMania. There has been no moment too big for the man, and I don't expect it to start tonight.
Let's
For
go.
Sol Ruca, it is her first match ever in Europe. For Becky Lynch, her first career TV match here in the country of Italy. Becky Lynch, who has held the Intercontinental Championship longer than all the other superstars combined over the past couple of years.
I just have to be perfectly honest with you. I believe that the eyes tell the story of the soul. We had Sol Ruca.
Wow. Not everybody hates Jessica Carr. For what?
The distance that you and I are apart from her, I had to look right in her eyes and ask her if she's willing to do whatever it takes to beat Becky Lynch. She said yes.
And it is interesting, the official in this match, none other than Jessica Carr, the woman who Becky Lynch has had a problem with for the past year now. In fact, Becky caused all of this here tonight when she pulled Jessica in front of a attempted soul snatcher.
When she attempted to pull Jessica out of harm's way. Becky explained that to me personally.
Yeah, I'm sure she did, and that's one way to look at it. I'm sure you'll preach the propaganda here tonight. As
Oh my.
Lynch is reading the riot act now to the official Jessica Carr.
It's not just me saying it, Cole. People are saying it all over the world.
Yeah, you and Becky. And Becky went for a cheap shot on Sol Ruca, and Ruca now with a clothesline.
Is it not for the title?
She's got Becky Lynch off balance early. What does Sol need to do to win the title?
She needs to catch Becky Lynch off guard, which is easier said than done. But Sol does have an arsenal.
Why didn't that girl do the
Sol does have
announcement then?
maneuvers that Lynch has never encountered before, or rarely. Sol needs to stick with what brought her to the dance.
Lynch trying to use the official as a shield. Sol Ruca, though, will make her pay. Face plant to Becky. What does Becky do to keep the title?
Rely on her experience. Becky Lynch has experienced everything there is to experience inside of a WWE ring. Becky just needs to weather the storm, wait for her moment, and capitalize.
It has been quite the 7 months for Sol Ruca. Back in December, she beat Bayley at Saturday night's main event, John Cena's last match here in WWE.
But hello, Melina. I don't know if it's a little too late. I was thinking and I was like, wait, I can't see my chat. It might be a little too late.
I agree with you. Sol did
What?
those things, but as we say in this business, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Nick Aldis?
Defeating Io Sky is not the same as owning a victory over her. Much like taking Becky Lynch to her limit is very different from
Yeah,
being able
what
to
the hell?
beat the man and take the Intercontinental
Mankind.
4 years in the wrestling business for Sol Ruca, coming out of the University.
Did you say, man, he's kind?
L program in WWE. Lynch now will send Ruca over the ropes to the floor. For Sol Ruca, a former NXT North American champion, the only title she's held here in WWE. Becky Lynch now with a baseball slide.
She was also concurrently a WWE Speed champion in NXT.
and also finished 3rd in this year's Royal Rumble match. And Becky now, Ruka able to sidestep the champion. So Ruka has to use her quickness and her tremendous balance and athletic ability to knock off Lynch. Oh no! Oh, that is bad news there for Becky.
Ruka able to avoid contact at the last second. Now push to the top.
Damn.
And the high flyer who I have compared to
Definitely her knee's not bad.
Lita. Sol Ruka looking to get on the big stage here tonight.
We'll get no disagreement from me.
No.
Case in point, taking it high risk. Sol Ruka landing the moonsault to the floor.
And one thing I will say, Corey, is it does not look like nerves have affected Ruka at all in the early going. Cover now on the champion. Hook to the leg and a kick out.
Sol Ruka does possess that devil-may-care demeanor. She's never seems to be upset or particularly angry about anything.
Becky Lynch thought she sent Ruka into the turnbuckle. Sol was able to block, and now Sol
Damn.
Roll up now. Becky Lynch, shoulders down. She's got to kick it too.
And this is where I'm talking about the experience. Sol Ruka didn't get her feet over the shoulders of Becky Lynch. That's an experience can make all the difference when you're dealing with championship level talent like Becky Lynch.
Went for the kick, was intercepted, then delivered a right hand. And now Becky Lynch. And
oh my goodness.
This will sometimes come back to bite you.
And it was just a matter of time. Becky
this whole thing with her.
That's where Sol likes to live. Taking the high risks, Lynch weathered the storm and then just turned the tides in her own favor.
Yeah, the reason Becky's a 7-time world champion, 3-time intercontinental champion. She's won a Royal Rumble in her career. And now Becky Lynch in control where she likes it. Said she was going to force Sol Ruka to respect her. Believes she's been disrespected from this woman who joined the Monday Night Raw roster a few weeks back from a successful career in NXT. And Sol showing some heart as she fights back against the champ.
I'd like to see more of this from Sol Ruka. Plant your feet and throw hands. Turn this into a fight. We know that Sol is athletically blessed, but I'd like to see her get ugly for a moment when need be.
And Becky Lynch now off the apron.
Ay, ay, ay.
You'll see these two, among others, a part of Monday Night Raw, which comes your way from here in Turin tomorrow night. And what has been an incredible weekend here in WWE as Ruka is driven into the barricade.
I just hope if Becky Lynch retains her Intercontinental Championship tonight that Adam Pearce, massive celebration befitting of big-time Bex.
I'm sure Pearce will allow that to happen, but Ruka sent back into the ring. And Becky now firmly in control, weathering the early storm of the challenger.
What the hell?
Lynch taking an inordinate amount of time to gain her footing on the top rope. Will that be a factor?
Nope, leg drop.
Take a little too long.
Ruka kicks out. And Becky again getting into Jessica Garza's face. That was a slow count.
Becky Lynch delivering a picture-perfect leg drop that nearly took out Sol Ruka.
1, 2, 3.
I admire Jessica Carr as well.
Why? Why? Because if there's a spotlight to be found, she finds it. So she gets in Becky Lynch's face to bask in Lynch's spotlight.
Able to do her job, and Becky is constantly berating her. Was the point I was trying to make.
Heck, Jessica Carr tried to jump in front of a soul snatcher. She wants to be Becky Lynch so bad.
Okay, that's the way you look at it.
Oh, a big uppercut by the man.
The world according to Graves. And Becky with another uppercut.
I'm running on caffeine and adrenaline, Michael Cole. You should come hang out here. It's nice.
Now look at this now. Oh, with the right hand.
Big uppercut answered by Lynch. It's a risky proposition for both of these women to trade uppercuts like that. One catches you under the chin, it's lights out.
And Becky now had the upper hand, but Sol Ruka with a well-placed kick, elbow, and then an uppercut to Becky. And Ruka out-quicking Lynch here.
The faster pace certainly does seem to benefit Sol Ruka to this point.
And suplex released by Ruka.
Now Sol Ruka perched on the middle.
And there's that
damn.
Good Lord.
What impact.
Nearly took Lynch's head off her shoulders.
And a kip up by Ruka. Now Sol Measuring her opponent, the champion with a running knee. Stacking up Becky, trying to win the title, and a kick out at 2, and near fall. Take another look at this drop kick that caught Becky Lynch right on the chin. It's almost miraculous that the champion was able to kick out. And Becky realizing she's in trouble.
Oh shit, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Breath, get back into this. But Sol Ruca may have Becky in the drop zone. Well, look at Becky though. Rolls back into the ring and right into a kick from Ruca. A bit of a trap laid by Sol Ruca. Brilliantly done. Here it comes. The second roll for the Sol.
What the fuck?
Becky Lynch
so she just waits.
Into an armbar, but Sol's got her hands together. Lynch trying to pry the fingers apart of Sol Ruca to finish executing the armbar. Sol understands she's in trouble. Sol Ruca now trying to bridge out of this and turns things around on Lynch.
Oh hell.
And Sol Ruca now. Crossface cinched in. And Becky's now in trouble. Needs to drag herself to the bottom rope. Come on, Becky. Is Becky gonna tap out to the crossface? Lynch once again.
Oh hell.
Can't quite get it locked in. Sol able to put it in a pinning combination and a kick out at 2. And Becky now. Waist lock drives Ruca. Jessica Carr had to
what the hell?
Out of the ring, covered out by Lynch. Here's the count. Ruca turns things around into a pinning combination of her own. And Becky with a kick to Ruca. I think this one should be over. And Becky Lynch may have the win here. And again, Sol gets the shoulder up, and maybe Becky's frustrated. Becky's got every right to be frustrated. She had
Yay.
Jessica Carr jumped out of the dang ring. Oh, she jumped out of the ring to get out of harm's way. She got back into the ring quickly, just not in time.
Over this. It was a 2 count, not taking the track.
Tell it like it is, Jess.
Like it is,
now
Jess.
Looking for the manhandle slam. Ruca lands on her feet and drives Becky back toward the corner. Sol has utilized that drop kick to great effect tonight. Ruca now launched out to the apron. Vicious rights by Becky Lynch. Sol retaliates. Ooh, bounced off the ring post. It might have been the turnbuckle strut. And now Becky, solid steel underneath that thin black pad. Dragging Ruca up toward the top rope.
Oh Lord.
Dangerous position here for both these women. I'm almost inclined to give the edge to Sol Ruca, the more sure-footed of the two athletes. Remember her gymnastics background. Sol Ruca incredibly comfortable in a situation like this. Launch herself face first goes Becky. Cover. That massive.
Damn, that was fucking close.
Becky able to survive. That's not the fall from the top that hurts. It's a sudden stop at the end. Lynch driven face first into the canvas. But the champ not going down yet. And Sol has to focus here. Cannot get frustrated. Has Becky perhaps where she wants her. Sol now heading up to the top rope. Becky Lynch makes it back to her feet. And look at
oh my God. Wow.
Shoving her to the ropes, forcing Sol to lose her balance. What are you watching, Cole? Becky didn't shove anybody. Oh, come on, Graves. Becky using the official again to create chaos in this match. And now a superplex to Ruca. DDT. Ruca.
Oh, wow.
Sol was able to get her hands down to mitigate the impact on the DDT and super kick the features off Lynch's face. Look at this. Tremendous defense, relying on the athletic background, the gymnastics background. Ruca able to avoid disaster and perhaps gain one final shot at dethroning the champion. That's what it's about, the Women's Intercontinental Championship. WWE fans sold out Over 12,000 here tonight have been vocal since the get-go.
12,000.
Electric atmosphere here in Italy.
Oh, girl.
Sol Ruca firing up. Becky outside the ring. Ruca up and over.
Oh my God.
Barely is exactly right. The usually sure-footed Sol Ruca with the slightest misstep. She's lucky it didn't end worse. But Sol still has the ability to maintain her momentum here.
And now Becky, the champion, back in the ring. Ruca.
I don't know if she needs like shorts.
Off the top rope, caught by Becky. Into a man. Slam. Mistake made by the challenger. Cover. Ruca still in it. So
they gotta be the pants.
Shoot there, Corey, and it almost cost her.
You're exactly right. That extra moment, that extra fraction of a second to do the front flip off of the springboard gave Becky Lynch just enough time to adjust, to adapt, and deliver a manhandle slam.
Becky begging the official to count faster. Ruca now trying to drag herself back up. Becky into the corner. Becky
looking for the soul snatcher?
That's what it looked like. And Ruca.
Oh my God.
Slam. Stacks up the champion. And Becky almost got beat with her own move. Becky tried to get cute there.
Why was Becky trying to do her move?
Another look as the champion appeared to be attempting the soul snatcher. And perhaps you're right, maybe Becky Lynch's ego got in the way in that instance.
And then Sol delivering Becky's own move to her, the manhandle slam.
Ay, ay, ay.
And Becky Lynch
able to muscle up the challenger.
Sol, though, rolls through. Back to her feet. Lynch now looking for a manhandle slam again. Ruca.
Ay, ay, ay.
From out of nowhere. Here's the cover. Sol is the Intercontinental Champion.
Here is your winner and new Women's Intercontinental Champion, Sol Ruca.
Sol Ruca shocks the world. Sol Ruca shocks Becky Lynch, wins her first major championship.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Here are the closing moments. Lynch once again attempting the manhandle slam, but the
I just don't know why they didn't do this with Lyra. Lyra's match wasn't bad besides the zip ties.
Sol Ruca stuck the soul snatcher tonight to knock off one of the all-time greats in Becky Lynch. I mean, what a career start. A win over Bayley. Taking Liv Morgan and Io Sky to the limit. And tonight, knocking off the man, Becky
I don't know. I couldn't get behind this match. I can't get behind Sol Ruca.
The biggest win in the young career of Sol Ruca. And again, Sol and Becky will be a part of Monday Night Raw tomorrow night, which gets underway on Netflix here in turn. 2 o'clock start time on the East Coast, 11 o'clock on the West Coast in the United States, 8 o'clock local time. And having fun here in the crowd tonight, none other than the young OG, Javon Evans. And reminder, everyone, tomorrow night, we start the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. You have to wonder if Javon Evans will be a part of that. The winner of those tournaments, could it be Io Sky? They will take on the champions at SummerSlam. Massive opportunity. If you win this tournament, maybe it'll be all ego Ethan Page, who took Penta to the limit.
Ego.
And Lyra Valkyria, a former
Lyra.
champion, is here. Maybe she could win the queen of the ring. She went to the finals a couple of years ago.
Should have been you, Lyra.
Queen of the Ring tournament start on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night, and the brackets for the tournament will be released on the post show immediately following Clash in Italy.
Well, Cole, moments ago you mentioned Saturday night's main event. Listen to this. It returns to the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, New York City, July 18th. Saturday night's main event. Tickets for Saturday night's main event are on sale right now via Ticketmaster.
Well, also Fanatics Games is back, bringing together athletes, celebrities, and lucky fans for the ultimate showdown across 8 epic sports challenges. WWE superstars Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso, Liv Morgan, and just announced the greatest of all time, John Cena, are set to compete. $2 million in prizes are on the line. Only at Fanatics Fest. Head to fanaticsfest.com for sign-up info, plus photos and autos are on sale now. Coming up next, will it be the Tongan Death Grip or will it be the Spear? Jacob Fatu takes on Roman Reigns for the World Championship Tribal Combat.
It's not it,
WWE
man.
Fans, you're not gonna want to miss the new Scary Movie coming out only in theaters.
Dog walker, everybody.
All lines will be crossed. Get your tickets.
That's what he gonna
right
do. You're using your sister as a pillow.
We're here to drink, play bad
Why?
music, do some half-gay stuff.
Why just half gay?
I'm just so happy that the old gang is back together.
I can't feel my face.
Bro, you cook, son.
Ghostface is still killing folks.
Red light! Ha! You moved!
Ghostface 249 eliminated.
Scary Movie. Get tickets now. Rated R.
Hey, Mom, your mouth and eyes are doing that thing again.
Not again.
Let's talk to your doctor.
We learned the uncontrollable movements are called tardive dyskinesia, or TD, and were caused by Mom's mental health medications.
Mom was prescribed Austedo XR, a once-daily extended-release pill for adults.
Austedo XR can significantly reduce TD, with some seeing a response as early as 2 weeks, and Mom can stay on her mental health medications.
Austedo XR can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become
My
depressed, have
Twitter.
sudden changes in mood, or have suicidal thoughts. Don't take if you have liver problems, are taking Reserpine, Tetrabenazine, or Valbenazine. Austedo XR may cause irregular or fast heartbeat or abnormal movements.
I feel like they should have left Jessica out. They put more emphasis on Jessica and that girl and Becky.
UCTD, ask about Austedo XR.
Todos llevamos un nombre que nos identifica
What the hell?
y seguirá vivo en quienes logremos inspirar.
Charlotte need to get that belt from her.
Want me to open that?
I'm good.
Suit yourself.
No, I'm not going.
Yes. Just say yes. Why not? Sleep. When you're my age. That's more like it.
Oopsie.
Legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time.
I heard if you make a big mess and blow through a paper towel tube, the Brawny Man appears.
Yeah, right, Sarah. Prove it.
Brawny 3-ply?
Dad, he is real.
Only Brawny has 3 plies. And it's stronger than Bounty.
Boom, boom, boom,
Some
boom.
of the strongest.
What the hell?
MLB.tv on ESPN is your home for every out-of-market game, live or on demand. Get your favorite teams plus MLB
What
Network
we
and app features like
saying?
syncing your stats, key plays, bets, and fantasy, all in one place. Sign up now for MLB.tv in the ESPN app.
Why is everyone so fired up?
It's a Stanley Cup playoffs.
Most exciting playoffs out there. A 2-month roller coaster filled with sudden deaths, lady luck, good old-fashioned chaos, and a whole cast of living legends. There's action on the ice and in the studio. Every series is a statement, and everyone gets their shot at the cup.
Why is everyone so fired up?
It's the Stanley Cup playoffs, the most exciting playoffs out there. A 2-month roller coaster with sudden deaths.
What the hell? Why is someone saying Drew gonna show up?
No one had ever seen before, ever.
Shit. I'm ready to knock out.
Well, in 4 weeks, the next time we come to you on the ESPN app, we will be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It is Saturday, June 27th,
at 12 a.m.
Saturday of June. It is Night of Champions, where we will crown the king and queen of the ring, because the tournament starts tomorrow on Monday Night Raw and will continue on SmackDown and Raw for the next couple of weeks. A reminder, 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock on the West Coast. Special start time on Netflix for Monday Night Raw tomorrow. And remember, the winners of the King and the Queen of the Ring tournament get championship opportunities at SummerSlam. The brackets for King and Queen of the Ring will be revealed on the Clash in Italy post-show. Well, let's check in with our Italian announcers to hear their calls and excitement from tonight.
Per una sera magica.
Together forever, e poi attenzione a Günther che va a bombizzare Cody Rhodes. Tentativo di schieramento solo contro di due. La slipperella mette Cody.
Non riesce però a trattenerlo e allora dalle corde va preso. Si prepara per la crossroads. Let's go!
E andiamo allo schieramento. La copertura non mi piace. 3 e 3 e 3. Aveva messo il piede sulla corda, ma all'ultimo momento Cody
A lasciare i suoi indumenti e a simulare il ritiro. Attenzione, già suonato il gong. Tornando a Brock che l'ha preso. E Brock tornando. Forza Ciampa.
Falls from grace. No. Brock si libera.
Tornado.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar!
And you know we're going to be talking about that on the post-show of Clash in Italy. Joe Tessitore, Big E, Peter Rosenberg with you. Cody Rhodes will join us live on the post-show immediately following this. What most intrigues you about Tribal Combat?
Look, Jacob Fatu has had a long
Man, I don't give a fuck. Just put on this motherfucking match.
Kingdom are out there, an opportunity at a world championship, an opportunity at the Ulafala to have it all, to be the head of the table. If he wins here tonight, he changes his life forever.
And on the flip side of that, can you imagine for Jacob Fatu if he gets not one, but 2 chances at the Tribal Chief and comes up short? What would that mean for the future of someone with so much potential in Jacob Fatu?
Yeah, it is the ultimate way to settle the World Heavyweight Championship. Not just the title, but Tribal Combat. Roman and Jacob right now.
Little cousin, in our family, we're equals. We're of the same blood. But in this ring, Jacob, you're beneath me.
Roman retains the title. I told y'all, I didn't want that title.
I need that title.
Look at Roman. His punk ass just realized I'm on gas. No brakes with it. Yada I mean. 5, 2.
I will be damned if there is not respect to be had in this business from me.
There's got to be some kind of honor system amongst our family. He has to acknowledge me. We are the very top of this business. And if he can't have the respect for his own family, if there's not respect for them, there will never be respect on the outside. If he don't acknowledge me, his ass is out of here. Hell no! You're gonna have to beat that acknowledge me out of me.
Jacob Fatu has completely gone off the deep end. Oh my God!
He took all 3 of them out.
You sat here and told us you'll do anything it takes to save your family. Part of that was acknowledging the tribal chief, man. Now guess what? They about to fire your ass. We back in prison now.
Jey Uso trying to go after Jacob.
Jesus.
Jimmy's got to get involved. Roman's had enough, and now exchanging blows with his cousin.
She's as delusional as fucking Sancho.
Roman. Tribal.
I didn't see LA Knight.
I accept.
We will all bear witness to tribal combat. The winner is the world champion.
Zilla.
And is also the head of the table, the tribal chief.
Gorilla Ooze. Zilla Fatu.
The bloodline, tribal combat, everything and anything goes. Roman, that Clash in Italy, I'm about to dog walk your bitch ass. I'm going to domesticate you. If you can't, you will serve me. And in time, Jacob, you will love your tribal chief. I dog walk your ass. Everybody, and especially you, will learn how to acknowledge me.
The following is Tribal Combat for the World Heavyweight Championship. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes. The first superstar to score a pinfall or submission will be declared the winner and the World Heavyweight Champion.
Are you speaking English? She's about to knock out. She gonna pass out before Roman even comes out.
Introducing first from Sacramento, California.
Sacramento.
291 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
Yeah, he is a heel.
After his loss at Backlash, Jacob Fatu had a trump card, and he played it. And that was invoking tribal combat, because he knew the head of the table, the tribal chief Roman Reigns, could not turn down the challenge in the NOIE family tradition. Jacob Fatu gave himself an opportunity tonight to not only win the World Heavyweight title, but also to become the head of the table. Implications of tonight's tribal combat cannot be overstated. Yes, it is about the World Heavyweight Championship,
but more so it's about the seat at the head of the table. It's about your position within the Anoa'i family dynasty. Jacob Fatu said he will stop at nothing to take everything from Roman Reigns tonight.
It's the law of the jungle, right? It's like the young gun going after the chief. That is what Jacob Fatu is trying to do here, trying to turn things upside down in his family.
It's the young lion trying to take charge of the entire pride. But tonight, there is no lion, only a werewolf on the loose tonight in Torino.
Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu, our main event tonight, is brought to you by Riyadh Season.
We're gonna see
with live shows, sports, food, fashion, and theme parks. October through March, perfect for all ages. Now,
it's 10:10 p.m. over there.
The sixth member of the Anoa'i family to win a world championship. The other names: Yokozuna, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Nia Jax, and main event Jey Uso.
Wow. Hurry up, man. Oh.
Feral look in the eyes of the Samoan werewolf.
Yes. Probably doing wishful thinking right there.
Over 12,000 ones to the sky, acknowledging the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, adorned in the Ulafala, which symbolizes his place at the head of the table. If Roman Reigns loses tonight, Corey, he sends the Ulafala to Jacob Fatu.
You can almost feel Roman Reigns savoring the moment, understanding this may be his final entrance.
It
as
is.
The tribal chief, as the head of the table, and as
This
the
one gonna
world
take 30 minutes.
heavyweight champion.
Ulafala. No, you didn't. No.
Roman understands the danger lying ahead against an opponent who is willing to betray his own flesh and blood simply
Big
for the
bag.
sake of power. Such is the hunger of the Samoan werewolf, and the tribal chief
No.
was ready for war.
Of course he did.
His opponent,
After you just had a midnight snack.
Pensacola, Florida, weighing in for 265 pounds. He is
That was not 30 hours ago, folks.
heavyweight champion, the OTC.
Ain't nobody told you guys to stay awake, man.
Tribal combat extremely rare in the annals of WWE. There have only been 2 prior tribal combat matches, both won by the man entering the ring, Roman Reigns.
Man, both of you had the power to say no. Stop blaming it on each other.
The winner is the world champion. The loser must acknowledge his tribal chief.
No, she did the announcement before they came out.
This matchup is personal. This matchup will be emotional. This matchup will be barbaric. And it is for the World Heavyweight Championship, our official tonight.
They should have just shaved off his damn eyebrows. Ah, how you not know him? Yeah.
There are no countouts. We contest this match under tribal combat rules.
Should have been Charles.
The Ulafala, which will go to the winner to signify them as the head of the Anoa'i family, as the tribal chief. Bell rings, we are
wow.
In this cousin-on-cousin clash
Kids or something,
for the
man.
World Championship. What is
Why y'all saying everything in an accent?
I was paying special attention to the right hand of Jacob Fatu and the heavily taped fingers. We know Jacob Fatu has mastered the Tongan death grip. I expect to see him attempt it, if not utilize it throughout. The dreaded Tongan death grip, a family heirloom passed down over generations, almost impossible to master, but understood to be utilized only in extreme emergencies and never against your own family.
The death grip made famous by Jacob's uncle, Haku, one of the most dangerous men ever in WWE, and he hopes to use this against Roman Reigns.
I can't
tonight.
fast forward
What does
it.
he need to do to keep the title?
Roman Reigns always finds a way. There is a reason he is perpetually at the top of the WWE mountain. It's because Roman does not make mistakes.
Stop saying crowd maxing isn't a thing. Stop.
Big fight, heavyweight feel here tonight in Turin, Italy. Sold out over 12,000 at the Inalpi Arena for Reigns and Fatu for the world title in tribal combat, and we are underway. Reigns realizes he's in there with a hothead, a fiery Jacob Fatu.
I was wondering why he's wearing rain boots for.
Use Fatu's temper against him. Roman should try to goad the werewolf into making the first mistake.
And Roman with a side headlock looking to control Fatu early. Reigns, who won the championship at WrestleMania over CM Punk, retained at Backlash over Fatu. Shoulder tackle knocks the champ to the mat. Dropped down by Roman, leapfrog by Reigns, and a by the champion. Do you think there's any intimidation at all when it comes to Roman battling his cousin tonight?
No, I don't believe Roman's feeling anything resembling intimidation, but I do know that Roman is feeling the pressure. Beyond being World Heavyweight Champion, beyond driving WWE into the future, Roman understands that everything he has worked his entire life for could slip through his fingers tonight. Roman may have to go home after this trip and look at his wife, look at his children and say, I had it all, we had it all, and I lost it.
Roman survived at Backlash. He understood that.
Get up!
We mentioned before, when Jacob called Roman out, he had no choice but to accept this rematch. And now Fatu, that spinning elbow. The impact of Fatu. What he talks about.
Oh, there it is!
Well, if they ain't giving me anything here, what makes you think I'm gonna watch Monday Night Raw live tomorrow?
That Jacob Fatu was injured coming into this matchup. Sure doesn't look like it here tonight.
What do you mean? It's said 11 again.
Looks like the Samoan werewolf is 100%
oh my God! Shut up.
in on the task at hand.
Now the fight outside the ring again. The
what?
Does not have to count here because there are no count outs.
You're gonna get kicked. You better stop.
And now Roman Reigns sent into the barricade.
I'll kick you too.
And out into the WWE fans.
Ain't nobody told you guys to wait that long. Ain't nobody told you guys to stay up late. No one told you to stay up late.
This place was built for the 2006 ice hockey.
Well, yeah, because you said, oh, if this is a PLE or anything that's live and you want to do it, you don't have to wait for me or Widow. I'm not going to wait for you guys. Well, I'm telling you.
Who's ever seen a horror movie? You never run up the stairs.
Well, this could be
okay, because I was letting you know, you better be awake. He's still gonna kind of sleep and woke up.
And look at Roman on the right hand.
Oh my God. Now you're lying. You probably took a shit for 5 minutes. What the hell?
And it's Roman. Oh, wait a minute. Jacob sends Roman
right into the railing of the staircase.
Right to the forehead of Reigns. As this fight continues out in the audience here.
Jacob delivering the trademark Samoan headbutts. They're being struck with a cinder block each and every time.
Roman trying to shake off the effects of those headbutts. Not quite sure the champ knows where he's at.
Roman better solve that problem quickly because you don't have much time to recover when you're dealing with Jacob Fatu.
And now Roman with some concessions.
Ah, the ice on the floor.
Free food for everyone. And Roman continues to drag Fatu throughout this arena. Jacob able to counter yet again and again.
Down
into the steel.
Reigns again suffering repeated impacts.
What the hell?
Forehead and temples. Courtesy of the challenger Jacob Fatu.
We promised that this matchup would be brutal, and it has been thus far.
Wow.
Their way back here to
rude ass.
Area. Roman sent back into the over the barricade into the floor. Into the timekeeper's area now is Fatu. Quite sure what he's looking for. Well, that was directed at the official, Jason Ayers.
Listen, this is what Jacob Fatu has to do.
Oh
He
my.
has to remain relentless. Continue to pour the punishment onto the OTC. Headbutt once again right between the eyes of the tribal chief.
Fatu barking at Roman Reigns. Look at those eyes. You called them feral earlier on. Great description. And look at this Roman now. Roman came around the side and caught Fatu.
Jacob took just a little too much time.
Oh, shit.
When you're dealing with the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
No. Wow.
Roman, as always, so methodical in each and every move.
And he's also going to give this Italian crowd what they were asking for. And Jacob from behind as Roman pulled the table out from under the ring.
I'm gonna put it back.
And now the table is at the disposal of Jacob Fatu.
Like, this guy needs weapons.
The man is a weapon.
And Roman now back to his feet, dropping Jacob.
Not entirely sure what Roman is attempting to cook up at the table.
Yeah, but took a bit too much time and it allowed Fatu to recover. Now he bounces the head of the table's head off the steel steps and tries.
Oh my gosh.
Steps on the other side. And now it's Reigns writhing in pain again. You saw the elbow. The elbow has a pad on it, Corey, I believe from a previous injury, and Jacob starts to focus on it now.
I believe it was damaged several weeks back when Roman was driven through our announce table on Monday Night Raw. Either that or when he was driven through the barricade, both times courtesy of the Samoan Werewolf.
No, he's not.
And now Fatu placing the steps back into the ring. Again, anything goes under tribal combat rules. Roman sent back into the ring.
Say it, sister. You suck.
I try to tell Roman.
Say it, Pookie.
Now he's talking to himself. That's not a good sign. Roman, though, with the right hand, drives Jacob back outside the ring.
No, no,
The
no.
thing about Jacob Fatu, Cole, is that Jacob believes he is in the right. Jacob sees no fault in his actions. Jacob is simply trying to take what he believes he is entitled to, that being the seat at the head of the table.
Make a better life for his family and everyone around him. And now Roman Reigns with those steps. Those steps.
Damn.
Fatu! And Fatu may be out. Roman just dropped those heavy steel steps on the skull of Fatu.
Heavy steel step.
Listen to the impact of the diamond plate connecting with the forehead of Jacob Fatu.
Get his ass.
Roman lining up Fatu.
Oh my.
Head first off the post. Reigns is listen to this. And Reigns right now trying to teach Jacob a lesson.
And those are back-to-back impacts that would crush a normal man's skull. First the ring stairs, then the ring post. Roman verbally berating his cousin while inflicting more punishment.
Well, what's the old adage? If you step up to the king, you better not miss. And Roman Reigns now with a clothesline, and here comes the champ. Big clothesline knocks down Jacob. And down goes Fatu. Measuring his man with a Superman punch. Jacob able to duck underneath, and now Fatu delivering the right hands to the champion. Jacob telegraphed it, but that kick did nothing. No Samoan Werewolf except fire him up. There's the senton to Reigns. This is what he means when he says, all gas, no brakes. Splash in the corner. Headbutt. Back it up. To Mug earlier tonight. There's something wrong with him.
Wow. There's something wrong with him. What's wrong with you, Michael?
Say whatever you will at your own risk, Michael Cole. Jacob Fatu may be the new.
Oh, wow. No.
To kick it too. About to say, Jacob may be the new world heavyweight champion on Monday Night Raw. But right then and there, Roman Reigns able to turn the tides, if only momentarily, with a Superman punch from midair.
Critical moment in this match. Roman
What the hell?
up, trying to feed off this capacity crowd here tonight.
Oh, shit.
The spear was intercepted.
Jacob caught him right between the eyes.
Tongan death grip. Tongan death grip. Fatu trying to lock it in. This is what Roman had to avoid tonight. And now Roman could be fading. Cutting the breath off to the lungs of Roman Reigns. Shutting the air out. The champion down to a knee.
Roman's fading. Reigns is fading fast.
Roman, though, trying to fight back. Get back to a vertical base. Reigns back up. Trying to create some sort of separation. But still locked in with the death grip is Fatu. And Roman now
damn.
to the floor.
Oh, they got a new table already?
Here comes Fatu.
And he's met with a Superman
damn.
punch. Stomping Fatu in its tracks.
Shit.
Our official, Jason Ayers, checking on both competitors, making sure they're both still fit for combat.
And Fatu underneath the ring, dragging himself out as he tries to get back into this match. What is Reigns thinking here? He's got Jacob exactly where he wants him. Looked at a kendo stick, looked at a chair, and now I believe that's is that a toolbox?
Hit him with that toolbox.
And we had
have seen the type of damage toolboxes are capable of within the confines of WWE. And Reigns now, Roman Reigns with a toolbox.
Ow.
Hand to Fatu. Break the hand to Fatu. Take away the
You can't do shit with it now, can you? You can't do nothing with it now, can you?
What strategy by the Tribal Chief. You're absolutely right, Cole. That was Roman's intent. To damage the hand of Jacob Fatu such that it's rendered unusable. Oh my God, that was gross. Fatu is
not the Mamma Mia.
He may have a broken hand, a broken wrist. Again, he can get no grip.
Oh wow.
Jacob Fatu screaming in pain. Man, what strategy by the champion. Neutralize Fatu's greatest weapon. Brilliant strategy by the OTC. Yeah, tried to stay away from the death grip, wasn't able to, and Reigns said, forget it, I'm going to take it out now. Not allow him to use it again in this match. Unfortunately, Cole, right now, Jacob Fatu is a wounded animal. His back is against the wall. Everything is at stake for the Samoan werewolf. What will he do in this moment? Or is this the beginning of the end for Jacob Fatu? And this is where Roman Reigns is so dangerous. You see him setting up the table. Reigns in complete control now of a wounded Jacob Fatu as he continues to put pressure on the injured right hand.
Oh my God.
Getting the second wind. Jacob Fatu has risked everything in his life for this moment, for this match, for the opportunity to become the head of the table.
Jacob, what you gonna do?
But Jacob Fatu has it in abundance. Oh no, look where Roman Reigns is perched. Jacob Fatu is now rolled out of the ring. Roman Reigns was in this position a couple of weeks back on Monday Night Raw. Yeah! And Jacob Fatu with a full head of steam met by
oh my.
I think Fatu was trying to drive Reigns.
He's doing a little slow run.
You're absolutely right. Jacob Fatu wanted to go full Samoan bulldozer at the expense of Roman Reigns, but Roman was able to fend it off. An exhausted, physically beaten up champion.
Get out the damn angle, ref. Damn. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Did they know about this? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. The ref ain't even checking up on them either.
What damage did Roman inflict upon himself delivering this spear? He clutched at his right shoulder immediately. And now sending Jacob back into the ring. That's where the pinfall or submission has to take place. And Roman Reigns understands that. And he could have Fatu dead to rights here.
Oh my. Ugh.
Cover. Fatu
damn.
at 2.5. The action in this one has been non-stop since the opening bell. Both men refusing to relent, looking to destroy one another. There's Roman putting Jacob Fatu through the barricade with a thunderous spear. And then as Roman delivered what he believed was the kill shot,
no.
Jacob Fatu shocks everyone by surviving.
superstars out here. You don't see the twins here. I don't need any.
Damn, Roman.
Everybody's ass my whole career. I never needed anyone. I do this because I love you guys. You think I need the buckle, huh? That's your excuse, huh? That's your...
Saying you think I need the buckle.
Damn.
That's how he ended up winning the match at Backlash, and once again,
I'll buckle again.
Turnbuckle is Reigns.
Hello, Planet. How are you?
Exposing yet another corner buckle. Again, the official can do nothing about it.
Roman adamant right now. He doesn't need anyone's help. 3 of the 4 turnbuckles have been exposed.
I am dying. I woke up bad.
So many people believe that Roman Reigns would have never survived 4 years as champion if it wasn't with help.
10 in the morning to get ready to watch this because it started at 11 in the morning.
Right hand does not allow him to put it in. And Roman Reigns, Superman punch.
Just for mediocre matches.
But Fatu still on his feet and still fired up. And Reigns can't believe it. And another Superman punch. And
What the hell?
still on his feet. Off the exposed steel buckle. Into the other corner.
Like deja vu for Jacob Fatu.
What the fuck? Get up.
Unreal. First,
I'm tired. That's what it is. Panic. I'm tired.
and somehow Fatu manages to muster the power to deliver a spear to Roman.
And it's Jacob Fatu.
This is the last match.
First. And he is scary. What a
Fights aren't good. They're okay.
To suffer. Top rope went for the mighty moonsault. Nobody home. Roman
They're stretching it out to do another event later on.
Disastrous landing for the challenger.
And I don't wake up at 11 in the morning. I sleep in.
Looking for a spear again. Pop-up Samoan. A pop-up Samoan. And now Jacob has Roman Reigns in the drop zone. Mighty moonsault connects.
Oh, hell.
New champion.
Oh, my. What the fuck?
Jacob, that was as Roman kicked out. He got
A low blow.
I want to see a different angle, but I think we've seen that classic tribal chief.
Yeah, Roman Reigns, that was his MO back when he was the champion over 4 years. Not sure if he got it or not. It was hard for us to see at this angle.
And presumably it was desperation. It was an attempt to kick out. Either way, perfectly legal in tribal combat. Covered by Fatu.
Yes, and Roman Reigns did deliver the low blow, which has helped him survive on a number of
Who
occasions.
done fell? They got a low blow.
All is fair in love and tribal combat.
How's that Jacob's fault?
Cracks in the armor of the tribal chief. A bit of desperation from Roman Reigns at this point.
Yeah, Roman cannot believe that he hasn't put Fatu away yet. He's hit him with everything in his arsenal.
You can see Fatu wince each and every time he fires a right hand, thanks to the damage inflicted by his opponent.
Oh, Tongan death grip. Roman Reigns got caught. Fatu with a Tongan death grip, locked in. And Roman able to break it and drive him head first into the exposed steel turnbuckle again.
Oh my God, Reigns has lost it.
Again, the damage to the right hand has cost Fatu here. Roman, spear!
Damn! Oh my gosh.
How the hell is Fatu back on his feet? Roman can't believe it either. How is this man back on his feet? Another spear!
Holy shit. Now Jacob seemed like a little bitch. Now the only title change was Becky Lynch's title.
The Samoan werewolf has been neutered. He's been domesticated at the hands of the still.
How that fool be domesticated? He don't look like he been domesticated.
Roman Reigns.
Oh Lord.
What a match, Corey. What a match. Tribal Combat lived up to the hype, and then some. Roman Reigns will wake up tomorrow here in Turin knowing he was in the fight of his life. With everything on the line, Roman Reigns had to dig deep to find God mode. But once again, it was engaged, and it helped Reigns get past the
Not even like a table spot or anything.
The mighty Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu tonight in Italy. And now we turn our attention in Turin, Italy to tomorrow night and Monday Night Raw. Because Jacob Fatu must acknowledge Roman Reigns.
Wow.
As the Usos appear to be doing here at this moment with the Ulafala in hand. Jacob Fatu must, in Roman's words, serve him, work for him, and love him. Tomorrow night, Jacob Fatu must do his tribal service and pay homage to the head of the table, the World Heavyweight Champion, the original Tribal Chief.
No, Jacob. What the hell? They're next. Oh no.
Must fall in line.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with Jay? I'm telling you, Jacob looks like a little bitch now. Well, shit.
For those with depression not getting enough relief from their antidepressant, adding Caplyta can help you let in the light.
Well,
Providing greater
y'all,
relief from
I'm gonna
depression
go
symptoms than an
ahead
antidepressant
and
alone.
end
And unlike
this
some
damn stream. We've been up for too long. I'll be putting my clips out on TikTok. I'll probably be back, Panic. I just need to take a nap. I'll probably go live again later. But anyways, thank you guys for watching today's stream. Hope I can catch y'all on my later stream. Have a good rest of your day. Good night.